morning! Today I want to take you through what I meal plan, grocery shop and meal prep for a family of 4 as a women's health dietitian. And the groceries have just arrived at 7:30 in the morning. This always feels like such a big hack when you live somewhere where the shops don't open until 11 on a Sunday. So that's my tip number 1. What a little Sunday reset hack. 7:30, shopping already done. Let's unpack and then I'll go through some of the foods that we've got for today. Welcome to the past. It's the day before. Hello. Now, first, I just want to say that I'm not normally this organised. I'm not the meal prepper, the budgeter, the, holder of the organisational queen title. That is not me. But I'm using this YouTube video to hold myself accountable, get into some good routines with meal prepping, planning, and getting back on track with some delicious, nourishing meals. And I figured I have quite the little advantage to also help you as well, being a dietitian, and it might be interesting to see what I am doing for feeding my family of 4 healthy meals, as well as trying to target in the coming weeks some health goals of myself. For me personally, I will be focusing on hitting protein targets, getting some good blood sugar regulation throughout the day. So, some good snacks, some good meals, and a slight calorie deficit, or to be honest, just reducing some of the extra foods that my body doesn't need to get back to my pre-pregnancy weight that feels most comfortable for me. That's just my personal preference. But now that I'm 18 months postpartum, I really want to focus back on myself and feeling good about myself. So, with that being said, I've just pulled up the old notes on the Mac. Now, ideally, in an ideal world, I would have planned all this, then done my grocery shopping, and so forth. But life can be a little bit chaotic on weekends with 2 young boys. So I've already done my grocery shop, which will be delivered tomorrow morning. And I'm just going to work backwards a bit / we'll just wing it a little bit this first time. And then we'll improve each week, because it is progress over perfection. And that's how the cookie crumbles. So for breakfasts this week, just as a general guide, we'll be doing eggs on toast, porridge. The boys love Wheat Bix and they strangely love all bran as well. So usually we do that kind of combo. And then for me, I just add extras and collagen powder. They're pretty much the ones I'm just going to stick to. Oh, and with our meal prep, we'll do an overnight oats option as well. Of course, this is when the washing machine goes crazy, so apologies if that is affecting the sound. And I've utilised my software that I use with clients to give me a little bit of inspo this week. So just pulled this up. So some ones that I'm thinking that I'll do for my own health goals is something like this cinnamon roll overnight oats. I'm going to change it a little bit, but that sounds pretty good with a few changes. Like I don't need the coconut sugar, and I'll change the milk and add some collagen powder to boost the protein of that. And this sounded quite delicious as well, corn and feta scrambled eggs, which we can easily do. And I'll add some toast to that as well. I'll add one piece of toast to that, and then just a porridge option as well. So that's our breakfast options for the week. Lunch, so the boys are in daycare 3 days a week, so I don't have to worry about that, but I'm probably just going to keep it simple with like ham and cheese, toasty and picky plates as one of the options. Picky plates, leftovers. We love a good leftovers for lunch. What else for our lunch options? I'll make a quiche, and then, yeah, I love it like tuna snack plate is one of my favourites. Tuna snack plate. And we'll do a ham and cheese quiche in our meal prep. For our dinners, I never like to cook every single night. Generally what we do is we'll cook one night, have it again the next night, then cook one so that it lasts 2 nights. And that tends to work in this household. So some options that we're going to do this week based on what I've already ordered is we'll do like a beef tacos, and I got some red cabbage. I would love to do like a pickled cabbage, but we'll see if I do. But yeah, beef, you know, the classic tacos, we'll do that. Beef taco bowls / wraps. And then the boys are obsessed with meatballs, so I think that'll just be an easy one this week. Meatballs and pasta. And I'm going to do like this 1 pan roasted veggies and chicken. But instead of drumsticks, I'm just going to do chicken breast because that's what I've ordered, and whatever veggies I have. But I've definitely got the capsicum, potato and beans. So that's fine. 1 pan chicken and veggies. And then I'm also, one night we'll do homemade pizzas with an easy pizza dough recipe. Either thermo or the 2-ingredient flour and Greek yogurt recipe, which never fails. Muesli bars, cranberry muesli bars. My clients always love that one. That one's always a crowd favourite. Cranberry energy bars, energy bars. What else are we going to meal prep? Other snacks. I'm just going to keep it real simple with snacks this week, and also some chocolate and nuts. Absolutely. Yes, please. A beautiful. Happy days. I think I can handle that. What do you think? I think so. And if you stay to the end of the video, I have a special surprise for those who are watching, so keep watching. This is our grocery shop for today. The total came to $320. Let me just check exactly. It was $324.64, and I used $20 of my Woolworths credit. I'm also with Everyday Rewards, which I love. I'm obsessed with it. But I had already used my 10% for the month. So you get 10% every month. Not sponsored, just love that. And let me take you through a bit of what we've got this week. Alright, starting with the fruit and veggie section. So I just got a range of fruit. I got bananas, oranges, apples. I did order strawberries and blueberries, but they were out of strawberries. So we've been substituted with quite a few blueberries. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear. That's a lot of blueberries. The boys will be happy. In terms of veggies, I didn't get too many veggies this time around. I got some potatoes, some cabbage, capsicum, like some salad ingredients. They love the cucumbers, avocado, got corn on the cob. They love corn on the cob, and we'll do a taco Mexican style night, one of them, or with the chicken. And I also lately have just been getting frozen broccoli, just because that just seems to work for us, and I love that option. In terms of meat, this week I just got chicken and beef mince for my recipe, so we'll be doing meatballs, some tacos, and like a one baked chicken dish. And we could even do, if I use all this for the meatballs, I can do chicken with the taco mix. In terms of other snacky foods, got some sultanas for my 3-year-old, some pretzels. We still have heaps of snacks in the cupboard too. Got some stuff to make some muesli bars with, some walnuts, some shredded coconut, almonds, and got some pickles because I love them, some ham for sandwiches. We've got heaps of eggs because we go through lots of eggs, particularly my partner, he'll eat lots of eggs. Got some ice creams because they were half price. I got these to try. I haven't tried them yet because I haven't been able to have dairy, but can have it now. So I'm going to give those a try, and I'll let you know if I actually like them. I always have some dark chocolate in my order, as I actually find that having a little bit of dark chocolate every night reduces binges, reduces that food noise. And the dark chocolate, because it's richer, you don't want to overindulge in it. If you're struggling with a bit of that binge or emotional eating, try just having a little bit of dark chocolate. The darker the better, so like a 70% or higher will help with that. Didn't need to get any nappies or anything, just some, these were on special, so got them. In terms of milks, so for the youngest and I, we have soy milk at the moment, and my partner and the 3-year-old have the A2 milk, and then got a few extra A2 options in the pantry just in case. Got some yogurts, just whatever was available, some feta for some salad. What else? I think that's all. All right, let's get this all kind of packed away, and then we'll do some meal prep. All right, I still need to wash and put away the fruit and veg, but I am on limited time before my family comes back. They skedaddled to Nana's for breakfast so I could film this. So I'll do a little bit of meal prep with you guys first, because let's be honest, you don't need to see me washing fruit and veg. We tend to put it in just water with some bicarb, and that's our method if anyone's interested. But this is the first recipe I'll be meal prepping, is cinnamon roll inspired overnight oats. I'm going to do 4 serves. So let's do that first. What ingredients do I need for When I'm creating meal plans for clients, I always tell them to just not follow it strictly, but to weave it into their existing eating, to, swap and change it so that it makes it realistic and enjoyable for them. Because I know myself personally, I would never be able to follow a strict meal plan. It will just wouldn't work for my lifestyle or, you know, the way my brain works. So I would never expect my clients to do the same. If you're seeing a health professional that's providing a meal plan and expects you to stick to it strictly, I don't know, I feel like that's a red flag for me. But I do feel like meal plans have a great role in being able to provide inspiration, recipes. Like, it also just shows an example of how a day would look to meet X, Y, and Z. So to meet your protein needs, or, you know, how we can spread it across a day. And often people are shocked that they're not eating enough. Breakfast is done for the week with over 20 grams of protein per serve. In the mornings, I will probably add some blueberries because they've got bulk. Blueberries, almond butter, and yeah, that will be my breakfast. Okay, recipe 2's inspo is this. It's cranberry nut bars. Nutrition doesn't have to be complicated or baking, just go with it, I say. Now, this one, it tells me to throw the coconut, almonds, sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds into the pan to toast for 5 minutes. But I'm just gonna see how it goes if we just mix them all in and put it in the oven, because we are low on time. Okay, that one's all done, so I just have to put that in the oven for 15 minutes, and then we're going to let it cool completely before chopping it up. Okay, last meal that we're going to prep for the week is this one for some lunch options, and then it will be clean-up time. We're going to tweak this recipe a little bit to make it I'm just going to do what I want, but we're going to use, I've got some leftover little mini tortillas, and what I'm thinking is I'm going to cut them in half and put them in mini options, so that will be easier. This recipe also calls for cottage cheese, which I don't have, so I'm just going to add some Greek yogurt instead. And then we've got all the other, and then it has spring onion, but we don't have that. That's fine. Instead, I'm going to add some leftover corn and sweet potato from dinner last night. So it's kind of like just whatever in the fridge, throw together in little quiches in these tortilla wraps. So it's kind of like the pastry without the pastry. Let's see how it goes. Step 1 done. So I cut them in half and then put a little extra slit, so then it was easier to roll. But how cute. They're going to be like little rustic mini quiches. Step 2, let's make the egg mixture. Cool. So I've put the egg mixture in. I did 6 eggs, about 40 grams of ham, my leftover sweet potato and corn mixture, some grated cheese. I did about 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt, some salt, pepper, and a bit of garlic powder. And then I'm going to put those in the oven for maybe 20 minutes. I'll keep you posted on what I think they'll need. This was the finished product of the meal prep. The egg tortilla quiches. The cranberry nut bars. And the overnight oats. Thank you for watching today's video, and as a special thank you for getting this far into the video, I would love to offer you a free protein guide for download. It has listed some convenient options from the supermarket for snacks and their protein per serve listed, as well as 10 healthy recipes that you could try. Link is in the description below to download that free resource. And I would love to know if you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you would like me to continue making this style of video. Bye.